Scottsdale's part of the Sonoran Desert is in what we call the Valley of Sun, the Phoenix metro area. It's a very arid region with about 7 inches of rainfall every year. Water is precious to us, and folks that have lived in this area from the early 1900s and even before have recognized the fact that water is an issue. Arizona has been very progressive with managing groundwater, and that dates back to 1980 Groundwater Management Act that the state passed. And that required that the cities and water providers in Arizona could no longer continue to mine groundwater. We had to come into safe yield, which means the water pumped out of the ground had to be replaced so that you weren't affecting your aquifers.
Scottsdale itself is kind of a long, narrow city, and the city kept annexing property going north, and it became a challenge for our infrastructure, our sewer infrastructure, in carrying it from the northern portion all the way down to the southern portion where we have a contract agreement with the city of Phoenix to treat it. So we had to make a decision on, do you enlarge all these pipes throughout the city, or do we do something on our own, capture the resource? And that's what we decided to do.
Citizens have had a big drive that we need to be a sustainable city, and part of that is using our water, our wastewater, and turning that into an asset.
We looked at the legal aspects of it, the permitting aspects of it, and something that kind of stood out to us was the non-degradation of groundwater. So a lot of things you can do, but one of the statements in the state permitting process was basically you can't degrade the groundwater. So that, with recommendations from our panel of experts, drove us towards, well, let's get it as clean or cleaner than the water's that's down there already. And it's very clean, water quality-wise, very clean aquifers. We actually broke ground on the construction in April of '97, first brought in wastewater for processing in October of '98, and first started our groundwater recharge in May of 1999.
The history of water in Arizona goes back many, many centuries, and what we're doing now, we've just been leveraging on what folks have invested in the past, and we're taking that to another level with our advanced water treatment and recycled water.